In this video, we're going to create a really simple and engaging scroll animation together. As we scroll down, each paragraph will move in from the left and fade in. When we scroll past the section, the paragraph will move out and fade out. First, I'm going to draw a rectangle around this paragraph. It will be the same width as the frame, which is 1440 pixels, and I will leave some padding at the top and bottom. Then I'll send this layer to the back by pressing the left square bracket key. The mechanism behind this animation is really simple. When the mouse enters this rectangle, the paragraph will appear, and when the mouse leaves, it's going to disappear. We can achieve this effect using the component feature, and once we create the component, we can reuse it multiple times. Now let's create the first state of our component. First, select the rectangle, the image, and the text together by holding Shift on your keyboard. Then, drag everything off the canvas. Next, click on the Create Component button in the top left corner. The Create Component icon looks like 4 little diamonds. Click on it to turn our elements into a component. You can also use a shortcut, Ctrl-Alt-K on Windows or Command-Option-K on Mac to create a component quickly. Next, we're going to add a property for the mouse enter state. To do this, go to the component panel and click on Add Property. A menu with 4 options will appear, and we're going to select Variant. After selecting it, purple plus icon will show up. Let's click on it. Now we can see 2 identical paragraphs on our canvas, representing 2 states of our component. We don't want these 2 gray rectangles to be visible on our website, so let's turn off their visibility by clicking on the little eye icon in the Fill panel. We will do this for both rectangles. We want to create a move-in and fade-in effect. So let's go to our first state and move the picture and paragraph to the right side. To do this, we can hold Shift to select both items and move them to the right. While moving, we can also hold Shift to ensure that the vertical position remains unchanged. Next, we need to make these elements invisible. To do this, we'll select everything and go to the Appearance panel, and we will change the opacity to 0. Now that we have created 2 different states for this paragraph, it's time to make it interactive. Remember, when we want to add interactivity to a component, we always switch to the Prototype panel instead of staying in the Design panel. We can find this option on the right-hand side of our interface. First, we need to select our first state. When we hover on the edges, we'll see a little white dot appear. We drag a line from this dot and connect it to the second state. An interaction window will pop up, and we'll set the trigger to mouse enter, the action to change to, and the animation to smart animate, with a duration of 500. Next, we need to complete the loop. We'll select the second state, hover on its edges, and drag a line from the white dot back to the first state. We'll keep the same interaction setting except for the trigger, which we'll set to mouse leave instead. Now that the loop is successfully created, we can copy the first state and paste it to our home page. Let's click on the name of our home page, then go to the Preview button in the top right corner. Now we'll be able to see this smooth and simple scroll animation, where the paragraph moves in and fades as we scroll.